Okay, so let's talk about SAT math. Now, if you're going to do well on the SAT, you definitely need to be able to handle a problem like this. And what we're talking about here is complex numbers. Now, if you want to go ahead and try the problem and put your answer into the comment section, that is perfectly fine. But we are talking about high school level mathematics here, probably about the Algebra 2 pre-calculus level. All right, now I'm going to show you exactly how to solve this problem, but before we get started, if you need real help in preparing and learning all this math that you need to know to be successful for the SAT, well, check out my SAT math prep course. You can find a link to it in the description of this video. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. So we are multiplying two complex numbers, so we have a binomial here and another binomial here. So remember, complex numbers have the form of a plus bi. So a here is the real number component, and this bi is the imaginary number component, and that makes up a complex number. So we're multiplying two complex numbers here. So what do we need to do? Well, you need to be thinking about basic algebra. And in Algebra 1, you learn something called FOIL. And that's just a little acronym that helps us remember how to multiply two binomials. So for example, if we had the problem x plus 2 times x, or 3x minus 1, excuse me, well, you can use something like FOIL, and that stands for first, outer, inner, last. Now, you don't have to remember that acronym, but the main idea here is that you need to know how to multiply two binomials in order to do this problem. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use FOIL here because it's a great little acronym. It just shows you the steps that you need to take to multiply two binomials, and that's what we need to do here to get the answer. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. So FOIL again stands for first, outer, inner, last. So we're going to go ahead and multiply the first term, so that's going to be negative 5 times negative 2. I'll show you the answers to all of this in just one second, but I'm just going to walk through this FOIL real quick with you. So first terms is going to be negative 5 times negative 2. The outer terms is going to be negative 5 times 2i. The inner terms is negative I times negative 2 right here. And then the last terms are going to be negative I times this 2i. Okay, so that is FOIL. And we're just going to follow these steps right here. And when we do this, here is what you get. All right, so negative 5 times negative 2, we'll have that right here. And we're going to add that to negative 5 times 2i, right? So we're thinking FOIL. So this is our first, outer, inner, last. So our outer terms is negative 5 times 2i, so that's right here. And then our inner terms is negative I times negative 2, so that's right there. And then our last terms is negative I times 2i, and that is right here. Okay, so we're going to add up all these products, and when we do this, we're going to work really carefully here because it's easy to make a mistake. So negative 5 times negative 2 is a positive 10. Negative 5 times 2i is a negative 10i. So here we have negative I times negative 2. That is a positive 2i. And then negative I times a positive 2i is negative 2i squared. So remember, I times I will give you an I squared. And this is the part of the problem that we're going to have to address here in just one second. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and combine like terms. So we have a negative 10i and a positive 2i, so we can combine them. Now, one thing to note here is that when you are multiplying complex numbers, you're going to get a complex number as an answer, right? So we're looking for something in the form of a plus bi. Okay, so let's go ahead and combine like terms here. So we're going to have 10, right? So that's just our number. Negative 10i and 2i gives us negative 8i. So we have 10 plus negative 8i, negative 8i, excuse me, and then we have negative 2i squared. All right, so that's right here. Okay, now remember, a complex number is in the form of a plus bi, but we have an I squared here, so we're going to have to address this, right? So this is not a complex number. You're not done. So what is I squared? Well, remember, by definition, I is the square root, or I is equal to the square root of negative 1. This is what we call an imaginary number. So if we square both sides here, we're going to get I squared. So I squared is equal to negative 1. All right, so we're going to replace this I squared with -1. And when we do that, we can finish up this problem. Okay, so I squared is the same thing as -1. And now we have 10 plus -8i plus -2 times -1, which of course is a positive 2. So 10 plus 2 is 12 plus -8i. So this is our final answer. Remember, we're looking for something in the form of a plus bi. And this is, of course, a complex number. Okay, so hopefully this was a pretty easy problem for you. Again, if you need help preparing for the SAT, check out my full SAT Math Prep course. You can find a link to it in the description of this video.